This is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. We're going to carry on here. This is going to be Total War Warhammer 2, the Empire campaign. Let's play number 7. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream, number 79. And after much deliberation, having to go back and fix the save games to get rid of this bug that had been plaguing in regards to Recruit Lord. So we are now able to recruit Lord, and we are on turn 36. So from where we left off last time, we are going to carry on. Let's see here.
Praise be to Sigma.
So Karl Franz ended up getting wiped off the battlefield here the last turn before I started recording. That had happened yesterday. And now Balthasar Gelt is in play.
Yes, my lord.
Try and take over for him. As you can see here, we do have dwarves on either side here, Carrick Zivlin and Carrick Asgaraz, Carrick Norn. Blackstone Pass owned by the vampires, which we are not at war with them actually right now. And we're still not at war with Weisenland like we were last time, so that's still good. We did still do the Confederation with the Empire, with the Golden Order, but not with Hawkland. So we can still see Hawkland on the map to a certain degree. So a little bit of difference here, but I had to fix that bug, get up to this spot, and let's carry on, Marie. Let's carry on. And right now we are at war with. Let's just take a look. So we are at war with Skull Smashers and Teeth Snatchers. Any of those orc clans, they're going to be arriving over to the west near the Montfort, because there's been multiple times where they tried to assault the Montfort, and we'll see if they try and do it again. And it's just right over here. You can see Skull Smashers. Actually, can we get rid of them right now? By way of that? I don't know. Seems like a strong force.
Praise Sigma. Now?
I'll just put him right there, just in case.
Yes.
And if he tries to move through...
The nation calls. Step to it.
One fort.
Praise Sigma.
So we are getting soldiers right now. We're going to in turn, because I don't think there's much else to do, to be true, other than the orcs. And we're just waiting for a confederation in regards to the other empire states, as the diplomacy has gone very well in this campaign. For the most part, staving off a certain kind, trying to break away from the empire. But there is some dwarves that moved in. One of our, you can see here, what is it here? Buckland, Sterland, Hookland, Carrickadron is one of the the elector counts now, by way of taking over 2 territories. And we do end up getting attacked again by the orcs, and we're actually going to fight this battle. It's going to be a battle for the Montfort. We're going to be taking on Skull Smashers, Orc Tribe, and then it's going to be Reichland Wajah Wolf against Nubzub Boudica. Bootlicka, actually, to be true. Well, well, that's what they all say. I don't know. Let's just gamble on 26. Yeah, why not? And nope. Ronaldo's with me. Okay, perfect to work. So we have 3 crossbows, 2 spearmen, 2 swordsmen, 2 pistoliers, 2 Dreadwolf patrol cavalry, 2 halfling rangers, 2 armored swordsmen, 2 Avalon halberdiers, 2 imperial foot, and 2 imperial foot greatswords. So we're gonna see these guys square off.
Soldiers of the Empire, take the ground. I do not fear death.
We do have some generals here. A lot of generals. So we have our reinforcements here coming from the west. 3 archers. We have some swordsmen, halberdiers, the Leopard Company, 2 units, flaglets, and then 2 Imperial Foot greatswords coming in from right from behind. That's going to draw some of the attention from the enemy army, and it's going to give us what we need to get what we are after here.
What do you bid for Heldenhammer? Listen quickly. Go. Yes, General. My Ulrich's wrath.
Some savage orc boys coming right up from behind. And Simon swordsmen clash right into them. The boar boys. Getting up here, you can see the battle and the orcs clashing with the front lines. And some magic being employed. Ooh. Oh, it's those crushers. Oh, they're brutal in there. Orc big guns? No. It's the snotling punk wagons right in the mix, attacking the halberdiers. Not faring off well on the right flank. For our soldiers, we're going to have to move up here. Give them some supporting fire. Give them some pistoliers. Yeah, pistolier fire as well. We'll give them also this. We have one of our swordsmen, one of our units actually, on Gorst. There's more pistoliers as well too, so we got some fire on them, just to give them a little bit of help. You can see here the orcs starting to go down from the fire. Ooh, the archers doing some quick work here. Trying to traverse those halberdiers, and they are getting hit though. Halberdiers are going down. They're able to hold back this orc rabble. They're really squaring up against the big, orc big guns is what they're called. And now here comes Von Gorst and Pistoliers.
I have my orders. I guard the rats. For the Emperor. Launch.
A shift bow fire. Last this right flank battle happening, of course, way off to the left flank. We do have our... Of course, these guys did square off on the other side, ended up losing.
The Empire endures. Get them. Standing by.
See the archers for the enemy.
Ready for war. Fire.
And we're going to put them out with our cav. So some Night Goblin archers causing some problems. Oh!
We serve France.
Cavalry done quick work on their bowmen. We move over to the other ones. Got some orcs and goblins, unit apiece. You can see our Draco patrol cavalry come right in, attack right behind them.
Sigma calls. Formation! March! By Sigma! Sigma is with me! It is an honor!
Seems to be a couple more left. And we're just waiting for the rest of their units to vacate the area, I guess. There we go. That seems to be it. That was the end of the battle. To get a decisive victory here, Wigel Wolf, Waldemar Van Goorst, and Mary Broilbach against Nubsub Bootlicker. So the unit's not getting too many, not bad kills as well. We ended up losing 521. About 1900 remaining. We're going to auto-resolve this, I think. Underway interception. Gotrek emerges victorious. Spartan captives. So Averlin now. Great strides were made in relation to the state of Averlin of late. Their elector Count Marius Slightdorf has approached you with an offer of confederation. Continuously broke lands of Mad Marius Slightdorf for fertile, sun-drenched plains which lie next to both the Black and World's Edge mountains. This places the Averlins in close contact with the dwarves, with whom they have a long and amicable trading history. Will you accept Averlin's offer of confederation? Yes, I think so. 2,644. Ouch. John Stroham was killed in battle, eh? Jesus. One of our heroes has been struck down. Dagobert Quaid. Humphrey Frolichman. He's a wizard. I don't know if we can find him again. Fleet-footed from Wolfric Schmid. Wigel Wolf, we'll give him Scarred Veteran. So upgrade, we will upgrade to Grand Fort. That is considered level 3.
Do not waste my potential. On march. Let us begin. True servant of Sigma. To the provinces. I will marshal the men. Summon me.
We just have to get rid of some of the units here to balance the budget.
What does the Emperor bid? Yes.
470. And then we'll also get rid of... No, I want to keep those.
I serve Sigma. By Sigma, protector of the weak.
34.
True servant of Sigma.
There we go. Up to 70. So we now do have Abraham as well. And what else did we gain? Solent, Reichland, Baston. There we go. Get some income. Imminent rebellion as well. Solent.
Champion of the faith.
To the provinces, by the comet.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
So we're going to move downwards and try and get ready for that rebellion.
What's the quarry?
We can also see some goblins in vicinity as well too. And the rebels themselves.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Aggression pact, okay. Taxes and necessities shameful can always agree, hence there's nothing in this region. What would be done with the ungrateful rabble? An extra festive. Ready shall you and tall. Keep this small folk in this region content for now. Raiding.
Here to serve.
Yes. Follow me.
Praise be to Sigma. Ever onward.
So we do have another region over to the north. Tower of Crack. And we can get some more units here if we want to, but really need to lower still.
Protector of the weak.
Warhorse and Emperor's Finest. Roll of France. And turn. Tree folk right next to the dwarves. Goes Empire, Gonzos, and the can recruit Karl Franz again.
It is time.
You can see in the distance the orc settlements.
Praise be to Sigmar.
They got 20 men in there too.
Protector of the weak.
And we're only rocking 25.
What?
Yeah, it could be enough.
I am ready. Are you? I will not. Do not waste my potential. Onwards. Pick up the pace.
So we moved over to Fydorf. We got it secure, hopefully. And turn. Arrange political favors. Grand Hammer of Sigmar. Brass Legend. Can't record anything right now, as it stands.
Champion of the faith.
Praise Sigmar. What does the Emperor bid? Sigmar compels us on.
Ulrich Brandt here to take some men.
Summon the
And we'll march over here to Helmgard.
Let's go.
Yes, my
Try and snag some men off him.
Servant of the faith.
I could take 2 off Wager Wolf for sure. Of course, we got some research to do. I'm gonna go for that. Construction time for the buildings. Be really good. In turn. We're getting through here. Really, those rebels, are they gonna attack Fido? Either way, we might have to attack them. Full standing army. If Fidorf doesn't get pulled and involved, we might not be able to make that. Our army there might not be able to suffice. You have Iverheim, though. Got some armies there. And the rebels are gone. And it looks like they were defeated by Sterland, neutral army. Whoa.
Tracker of the station.
Champion of the faith. Warrior of Sigmar. Forward, in his name. Who calls?
Fight! If you're going to fight, come on!
Let us begin.
Onwards to death! Monster Slayer! Off we go!
I am ready. Are you? I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Ever vigilant.
I am Prince and Emperor.
There we go. Imminent rebellion again.
My orders are to move. Moving off. Onwards. Step to it. Who calls? I command here.
Meal Blaze, we can upgrade as well too. Got a War Horse and a Brass Legend, plus 25% increase.
Yes, my lord.
And we are not making enough coin to be able to sustain more than we need, so we need to expand outwards. I might go to war with like the Marion, Bretonia. And then of course, right over here, look at this. Nah, no way. Too long. Way too long.
Guided by Sigmar. Now,
Imminent Rebellion.
true servant of Sigmar.
So over in the Tower of Crack, in the north. Trollheim Mountains.
To the provinces.
Rival states tell Backland and Norley are able to reconcile their differences and tensions that bubble over into full-on war. Elected Count Helmut Feuerbach of Telbachland is declared war in Nordland. What actions will you take? So signed with Telbachland. Civil war between the two electors has been prevented. Minus 1,000 prestige, plus 1 authority. Actions destroy trolls.
It is time. On march. Praise Sigmar.
What orders? Following Sigmar's path.
I think awful careful about what you...
Out of your leafy hideouts, beasts.
Step to it.
Huntsman General, secure the perimeter to untamed lands.
Fear no peril. Enough walking. It is for the best. Bring me to my men.
Whoa. An Empire faction and then 2 dwarves. Weisenland gone too. Jesus, what the hell is happening? Stirland.
does the Emperor bid?
And why not? Where's the slaughter? Follow my lead.
Make haste, men.
Where's your wolf? And Alex is that though. Okay, finally getting attacked here by Talson Malfusdire. Talson, and it's going to be Kuntz, Kaishane, defending the Tower of Crack here for the Empire. We are going to be squaring off against some Chaos. Chaos Rebel Uprising. Kons, it's actually Kons. Kons Kaishin. Kaslain. Kons Kaslain. Against Talson Malfusdire.
Ready to serve. Elden Hammer.
So we do have some horsemen we are coming out with. We're going to hit those Chaos Warhounds that are poisonous off to the right flank.
Crossbowmen, ready for war! Taking that position! Charge!
Ooh, huge cav charge right into the Marauders. There they are trying to take on some swordsmen and halberdiers, spearmen. On our side, is there halberdiers? No, there is not. There's no halberdiers here, just spears. Spear and 3 swords. Some supported Drakewold cavalry still trying to battle the Chaos Warhounds, curled up right around this big conflict with the Marauders. Of course, some of our cavalry trying to bite in and change that dynamic. We end up chasing off the Warhounds with our archers, getting back into position. We start firing on the Marauders.
Crossbows ready, General! We obey! Ready to serve! Moving now! Glory to the Empire! Take the grounds! Yes, my lord! To battle! Charge!
So the Marauders are still there, still battling. The remainder, the Chaos Warhounds here, completely out of gas. The remainder is taken care of by the cavalry, Drakewold Patrol Cavalry. We end up going back to the other unit. 10 5, so 15 in total.
At speed! No lingering! Whoa!
For Heldenhammer!
You can see the charge come in here. Chaos Marauders go flying. The continued press.
Yes, sir!
Cavalry! Ready!
So that is the end of the cavalry. We weren't able to do too much with the remainder. And then there's an enemy general over here.
To battle, brothers!
Or some kind of hero, anyhow.
Bring it down! Ready for
A couple units correcting as we traverse over to their general.
Weapons drawn! Awaiting your command!
They still have some Marauder Horsemen as well, too. So we've caught up with their sorcerer.
We are in
Yeah, it is definitely the general.
faith in the comet!
He's squaring off against an Archlector. Priest. It's Chaos Sorcerer Lord Death.
Bow, longship!
Our weapons are yours!
Swordsman!
Limber weapons!
There we go, victory. And our lord is killed. And the battle scars. I got 63 remaining, and that's pretty much crushed. And he still is alive, though, technically speaking. Technology research. Again, more rebellion.
Praise be to Sigma, true servant of Sigma.
So we see just a small skirmish here. And we're going to auto-resolve. And so Kons is victorious. Kaslain wins against Malfustar. And the Chaos Uprising is crushed.
In his name, champion of the faith.
The foul taint of this place weakens your warriors, my lord. Do not linger here without good reason.
And we do have Southern Hoff return us. Give him Honest Steel, Mighty Forge, Imperial Gunnery. Honest Steel, I think, is good. It's a good one to have. We do have some coin, interestingly enough.
Bring me to my men. In the name of Magnus.
We have the factions list, provinces. And the Border Princess here, having Grunstadt. That's an interesting one. The Montfort we can increase and start building. And we still need to get more men.
Raise Sigma. Send me a champion.
Just a couple of the vampire states really left. Von Karstein, I haven't seen too much. You can see he's kind of... There's multiple settlements that are kind of crushed, even Zufbar. The dwarven nation, kind of nowhere to be seen there. You can see the Empire... The Emperor subtly approach. There are two generals. Imperial Architects is what we'll research, and we'll in turn, for the next, we'll stalk the Empire and try to go to the Silver Road, or the Silver Seal.
I go every Wednesday if you need anything else, okay? Okay.
The nation calls. Move!
Yes, my lord.
Fear no peril. Come on!
So?
I am France. They will obey.
And now we can teleport. That's what we can do here. Also requires 1,000 to... So we'll just have to walk right over there then.
I see no other option. Yes, to unite the provinces.
Another assigned skill point. Fleet-footed and stalker. We are attacked here too. Zulk backstab. I'm gonna auto-resolve this one. Valiant defeat. They end up winning and taking Steingott. Right over to the south of Neiverheim. With all those armies, we're gonna have to go to the south and try and take that back. And attacked again by Chaos Marauders. This time we got less to work with. Auto-resolve, Valiant defeat. So they end up taking and destroying it. Tower Crack. In northern area.
Protector of
Garage!
in a moment.
Ready. Demon Slayer. From near, I'm coming.
So the one arm to the south, Gotrek and Felix.
Gotrek, Gurnishan.
And then for the Emperor and then Karl Franz, we go to the north.
Twisted beams of wood.
And then of course, we have to go and try and situate some funds here. So for Gotrek, we're going to try and get rid of, well, he's going to need that. He's going to need that to take it, so...
The nation calls.
Do not waste my potential. I am ready. Are you?
120 left. So we intern. And there he goes. Silver Seal battle, and I think that's where we're going to end this episode off. You can see here a lot of our provinces over to the east are destroyed in what could be. But it's not just our province; those are actually usually classically vampire states. But we can actually, if we get in there, if we have enough money, a whole lot.
Is it time? Step to it. On march.
Yeah, for some reason it's not. You can't activate it by going towards it. Well, that is freaking lame.
As is my right by
There we go.
crown.
So the Silver Seal, we're gonna fight this battle. Yeah, we are packing some good stuff here. We got some Empire Knights, got 4 units of lads, we got 2 units armored swordsmen. Also have some armored spearmen, we got the Averland de Halberdiers, and then of course we have the Empire Foot, 5 units, 2 of them with great swords. Should be enough to be able to take on this Vampire Coyote's army. 3 Graveguard.
We hunt this day, yet our quarry is neither boar nor deer. No, we pursue the undead.
Halberdiers! Send us out!
Halberdiers! For Heldenhammer!
Karl Franz! Take the ground! Yes, General! At speed! In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
Sigmar commands! To battle! We are Sigmar's heirs! Go! At speed!
Our army is on the move. We continue to move up this little cliffside hill that they're located on. Good defensive position. And they are going to be getting that reinforcement groups, which was not shown fully.
Our orders? Yes, sir! Yes, sir, quickly! Formation march!
Standing by! Yes, sir!
Sigmar commands! Our steeds are restless! Quick march! No lingering!
So we continue to move them.
Our weapons are yours! We are ready! Take the ground!
And of course you can see the crypt ghouls come into view. We're going to smash into them. That's what we're going to do here. You can see these large knights move in. Oh! Ooh.
The Empire endures. Moving now.
Huge. And we pull off this maneuver here, or at least we thought we did with one of these knights here, trying to pull the knights back, and you can see it right on our left flank getting smashed into. We're going to pull our knights right behind, and it's going to be the better way of it. So we start to move our Empire Knights.
Enemy wizard spotted.
Seems to be the last of it. And then they still have their units located over there. We slam into them again, getting those knights in position, get rid of the crypt ghouls there on the left flank. And of course there's some hex raids.
Our orders for France. Yes, sir. Quickly, taking position. For the hell.
And you can see them smash into our lines here. Multiple units, skeleton spearmen, crypt horrors, Karn raids, as well as surrounding Karl Franz here. We hit the his buff.
Ready for war. Sigma calls.
Crypt ghouls against Imperial Foot's a cool, interesting one to see. Crypt ghouls don't have much of a snotling's chance. Imperial Foot are too good. But in other areas, they're fairly effective still.
Send this out. Draw. Ready.
So you can see that's why some of the Imperial Knights are having a problem. Their general is right there wreaking havoc, just chopping through them. We want to get them back out of there.
To battle. Formation march. Taking position. Fight.
We've trapped the hex raids.
We await your orders. Yes, General. Moving now.
And all up the line here. Oh, they send in the heavies here, the crypt horrors. Bigger version of that though. And that's the different story here. Imperial Foot having some problems.
We are ready. Our steeds are restless. Yes, General. Charge. Prepare the combat.
The Empire Knights having some problems with the hex raids.
Our weapons are yours.
And we're going to send forth this Imperial Foot just right towards those crypt horrors.
For the twin-tailed comet.
Ooh, and they end up getting mangled. So the Imperial Foot try to take on those crypt horrors. And it just been going flying. But they're really, they hit them. Just the way this unit can take a punch. end up retreating. Not able to take the full punch of that Imperial foot unit.
Show us the foe! Sigma, command! No!
You can see on the right flank them biting into our lines, doing some damage.
Soldiers of the Empire! Sigma, preserve us! No lingering! Take the ground!
That last unit here, a couple units fleeing, wavering, right on that right flank.
By Ulrich's wrath! Go! At speed!
So they are starting to get the balance of power here.
Awaiting orders!
And looks like they're going to have the win here,
Yes, sir!
to a certain degree.
Go!
Karl Franz is gone. Can't find him. The right flank is heavily reinforced by the enemy. They still have a lot of Grave Guard and Skeleton Spearmen on the right flank. It's going to be close. We got 515 more.
State's troops ready! Charge!
Getting attacked by 2 units.
We are Sigma's heirs! Quick march! To battle! We serve the Emperor!
And the X-Ray's still there, still fighting with our knights. And really not being able to free that resource up. Really, I think that was the difference maker. We need to get a really couple good charges with our... That might be the difference. Yeah! Thank you.
Sigma, preserve us! Swordsman! Attack the men! Our weapons are yours!
We're gonna pull off this freaking last win here. We grouped together the remainder of the army to put forth an offensive here on this last ridge of the enemies. And yeah, a couple charges here from our cav units. And then we got our full unit of Imperial Foot gonna move over here. And we're gonna try and put the rest of it to bed. But we are wavering here. It's the scary part about it.
By go, Malas! Halberdiers! Show us the foe! Our weapons are yours!
There we go. Holding on to what remains.
Sigma, preserve us! At speed! Sigma calls! Glory to the Empire!
A couple other units coming in the fray. As some of our units move off. Still see the battle happening, and it looks like we're just edging out the enemy as it's running out of troops here. We just picked the win. Is this gonna be it? So close, it's hard to tell.
By Ulrich's wrath!
We left a full unit against the enemy general here, or one of the heroes, to get him out of the mix.
Soldiers of the
So once these guys free up too as well, we'll have enough. Even with retreating backwards and forthwards again, we continue to launch them back in again. These are still some of them tough units. Armored swordsmen, armored spearmen. If there's any of the Imperial Foot, I'd certainly... Is that it? Well, they're really good units, though. And one last surrounding of the enemy.
Let's have ya! Emperor ready! We serve the Emperor! For France! For France!
Leaves one general left. Carla. Banshee. It's a Banshee. We surround the Banshee. And that is gone. We took the hill. Yep, we took the hill. Empiric victory, though, on it. It went really close there for a moment. It looked like the enemy was going to win. And they ended up getting a lot. That graveyard, don't underestimate them, man. Holy. That really is. It was that one unit that was blocking them there that ended up causing difficulty to get over that right side, that right flank, to be able to shore it up. And that's what sort of caused and led to that sort of thing where we thought we were going to lose there. And the general was getting really good, 82, 88, 67, 55. Carl Franz only getting 20. Still, though, able to pull off the win. 1057 against 1153, deployed, 825 lost for Empire, 1153 for Vampire counts, 232 remaining for Emperor Army. Emperor Army.
What does the Emperor bid?
Onwards!
Praise Sigma.
And Emperor Carl Franz was wounded. So, we'll put Felix Orr in charge here. We did get the Silver Seal finished up, so we're going to do his Beast Slayer now. And I think that has to do with... Okay, yeah, basically just recruiting. All I need to do is get some mortars. I haven't been able to construct some of that stuff, so... just not have been able to see it. What's needed is for the cities to be built up more. We don't have it up as much as we need. The Mont Fort. I like the Mont. That's one of the defenses I think is good. That's going to be one of them. In the Montfort, we're going to create that guardhouse. Breath of our guilt. The Golden Hounds and Glittering Robe. Oh, Eckhart Albrecht. I think we're going to do Cleanse Corruption. Also Felix Orr, Emperor's Finest.
To the provinces.
Let's get him back to Altdorf.
Moving on.
To the provinces. Yes, my lord.
Limbs will fly.
You can see we're close with Gotrik's army now in regards to Seingart and obtaining that back again.
Sigmarite Archlector.
We're born to hunt.
Let us forge our fate.
We end turn here, and yeah, that's going to be that's probably the last of this episode. Thanks for joining. We're going to see what happens next turn in the kinds of confederacies that take place in the Empire's states. You know, I saw Bretonnia kind of encroach upon, take Marienburg, so I don't really know what that's going to look like. You can see here, or at least it was, at least as far as I thought. Yeah, I think so. Still there. And they were at war with Middenland. But also the orcs, and now the vampires, I think, too. I think I want to send more armies over to that area to take that land. We will arrange a tour.